guys still haven't gotten up, which is nice. It's kind of them. Nothing's happening, and I can't even hear any music. Okay, well, here's an idea for you. Let's go clear out that dorm with a stun rod. I can't use the stun rod with the flashlight on, so I'm just going to have to rely on the revolver alone, but if it's as powerful as they say, then hopefully it'll be enough. Is that on this floor? Yes, it is. God bless, yes it is. Alright. I'm worried I didn't actually turn on the cassette. You know? I put it in the machine, but I was supposed to click on it one more time. Alright. This one's for you, Morph. Okay, is that red light because I'm hurt? If so, I will address that, but I guess so. When did I get hit? Or if I got hit, how did I get hit so hard? I thought I kind of aced that room. Might not have been paying attention. Replica overview, STCR, Sicherheitstechniker, controller replica, Storch, security. This is the kind of room where I should not be loitering. I'm going to read all this later. Such an aggressive pickup noise. Oh yeah, this is that cursed image of Saturn devouring his child. He loves it. Royalty free. Is this just an ammo dump? There was no lore up here? That's disappointing. I mean, there's lore in that these robots love the Saturn eating their child cursed thing. That's fun. Let's pick up some shotgun shells. We haven't picked up enough of those lately. I thought I was going to need him for this room, but I guess not. All right, in the comfort of our own home, let's go ahead and read that thing. Also, do I? I'm still in the yellow. But if I wait to get to a safe room, I can combine this with a patch to heal even more efficiently, so I'll hold off on it. Nope. Okay, back to where we were. Type Generation 5 Combat Lead Unit. Frame biomechanical with polyethylene shell and bullet-resistant armor plating, height 240 centimeters. Each cadre of protective security technicians is overseen by a controller unit, the most common of which is the STCR Stork type. One of the tallest replica models, thanks to their extended legs, storks figuratively and literally keep a constant bird's-eye view of any situation, ready to direct and coordinate their assigned security technicians. Their tough, no-nonsense demeanor, though sometimes described as brutal and even cruel, makes them the perfect fit as unwavering sentinels of order. Okay, let's once more take stock. What are we doing here, folks? We need a library key. We need another key of some kind. Administrator key, maybe? Yeah, we need an administrator key for something, and I think it's that. Eagle key. Mineshaft key. We've done the island painting. Done the door, I'm pretty sure. Been in there. Done that. Done that. Okay, now I feel like we do need to go double check the workshop and make sure we did it right. Oh god, oh god, god, god! I didn't even... Directly told me if I put this in the machine, I can probably pick it up on the radio. That radio that I have, that I can turn on at any time. I can pick it up. God. Oh, I'm dumb. Okay. If I go up 2 floors and to the left, up 1 floor? Up 2. Up 0 floors. I'm here. All right. Okay. Please don't turn into a zombie. Please give me useful information. What? Yeah. It's a bomb. It explodes. Are you... I'm getting heated. It's not efficient, but I'm not at full health, and I could do this now. So I'm gonna do it now. Alright, now turn this off before the narcs get me. Okay, now where does which one does the hummingbird key even go to? I thought I had figured it all out. It's not the library key. I need a specific key for that. I could have sworn that was administrator key. I need the eagle key and the mineshaft key. But none of these make any sense, so I might be wrong. I might have to, this door might be hummingbird, so let's head there. Bye, I'm never coming back here in case you turn into a zombie, and that would make me sad, so I'm just gonna live in my headspace where you stay alive forever, or dead forever. You seem pretty dead. I don't know why you got mad that time. I was just as chill as I usually was. Okay. Are people going to pop out of the floor in this room? That feels like a possibility. I'm just not going to trust anything. We're reading that later. I shouldn't. I'd really like to, but I shouldn't. I definitely shouldn't take the stun rod. Eagle key. Wait, do I already have one of these in my inventory? Yes, so I can stack those. Might as well. Okay. No one's attacking me. So let's read some lore. Nope, not that. God. Okay. Replica known issues part 1. Classic document should be straight after reading. Euler. Yules tend to form large groups and like to sing and dance, as the original neural pattern for this unit was a ballet dancer. We've come across... Ballet's been mentioned once, I think, before. Persona degradation can be easily prevented in this unit by making sure they have access to music through tape players or musical instruments. Always place at least one mirror in Yule dorms, so they have a strong urge to check their own appearance at regular intervals. Yule's persona stabilizes by keeping a tidy appearance and through regular social interactions. Yules will often organize in groups of roughly 10 units and give each other themed nicknames. Arar. Even though they may seem like quiet simpletons, do not underestimate auras. While they may not show it, they judge those who are rude or unkind harshly and will quietly share this judgment with their entire cadre. Auras get along best with Yules, who tend to be patient and friendly and have a talent for reading Auras' expressionless faces. In many facilities, Auras will construct service tunnels accessible only to them, often under floors and in walls. In many facilities, they will construct service tunnels accessible only to them, often under floors and in walls. Unstable units may retreat to these tunnels. It is not recommended to attempt to retrieve them. Aura personas can be best stabilized by allowing them to access to plants to take care of, ideally colorful flowers or trees. So these are the fuckers that come out of the floorboards. Which makes it really sad because they just kind of do it for fun when they're not zombies, and then when they turn into zombies, that makes them scary. That's a little sad. Replica overview. Kibler, the Commando Lightenheit Bioresonance Technic Replica Kolibri. Commander Control Unit Bioresonance Technology Replica Hummingbird. Type Generation 6 High-Tech Bioresonance Specialist. Frame Biomechanical with polyethylene shell and polar-resistant armor plating. Height under 50 centimeters. For Commander eyes only, a marvel of modern technology, the Kolibri is the most capable bioresonance unit ever produced. Every Protector, Furung's Commando Falk unit is aided by a cadre of Kolibri unit adjutants who can amplify or bioresonance signals as well as produce their own. Despite their diminutive build, Kolibris are one of the most effective Protector units. Able to directly influence the minds of replicas and gestalts, extract information non-verbally, and communicate among themselves instantly in the full bandwidth of the senses, the Kolibri's bioresonance is the closest recreation of a true hive mind. It is interesting. The one we fought went down, like, immediately, but it's because we knew their weakness. So that's interesting. And Kolibri's note. Keep an eye on Adler. He's hiding something from us. There was nothing in his diary, but when I probed his mind, there were memories of an LSTR unit working at Sierpinski. An Elster unit, I believe, would be the implication of that. There's no record of that model of replica ever being deployed here. In order for a single unit for some survey work in the mine was briefly considered, but no new orders were made due to the commander's sickness. So why did Alina ask why she hasn't seen Elster around? Okay, here's my theory. I don't think there have been living humans in this facility for years. I don't think Alina's been alive for a long time. I think Elster got delayed for some reason, didn't put two and two together, and is now here looking for an Alina who has not been here for a long, long time. And Adler just refused not to tell her, because I guess Adler doesn't want anyone to find out about anything that happened at this facility. I imagine that's his whole deal. And if this Elster's looking for Alina, and the prologue / flash forward at the beginning was with maybe Iris? I wish I had remembered better. I'm pretty sure it was Iris. And I tracked her after a crash landing to an underground bunker with some sketchy radio stuff and a sketchy book that made me go into weird mode. There were memories. He had memories of an Elster unit working. So the Adler's been here for a long time. But the record of Elster ever being here was deleted. But Adler does remember it, so that did happen. So why is it so important that the Elster be stricken from the records? Why is that important? A single unit for some survey work in the mine was briefly considered, but no new orders were made due to the commander's sickness. Oh boy, we're having fun here. How is my inventory? Full? Thought it might have been. Why did I pick up the shotgun ammo? That was dumb of me. Alright, what's in here? God. 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 Okay, there's that, and then I also have to turn my flashlight on, and then I can shoot it. $112? I have to do multiple of these now? Sure, they're already taking up a slot. Can I just drop anything? Is that allowed? I could destroy 5... That's a good amount of bullets. This lady will probably stay down, right? And it doesn't seem like I took any... It doesn't seem like I took any damage from that. So as unpleasant of a fight as it is, I didn't get hurt from it. So... How did I even get here? The east hallway. I'll be right back, kids. I'm getting ready to ditch this flashlight, man. I'm hoping there's no more levels that require it. Okay, get rid of all the shotgun. Get rid of the stun rods. That's enough to get the post key. Let's go grab it now before we forget where it is. And then we will... Curiosity's going to get the best of me. I feel like Eagle Office is the end of the level. So let's open the post box once we get the key. Yeah, that was dumb. Oh, body's gone. Awesome. That's really cool. Let's go ahead and do that, since we now can use it. Okay, we're going right back the way we came because we just have to get to the 6th floor now to use the post key, and then I'll try to figure out where the eagle key is. I think it might have been right where I left it. Or right where the post key is. Sorry, I'm not thinking straight because I'm too busy dodging all these nerds. Okay. Actually, before we go there, let's save, because I didn't save when I visited the safe room just now, which is probably dumb. But I was just so eager to get that post key. Okay. Actually, technically, getting the mineshaft key is probably the end of the level, because that's where Alina is, for sure. She's definitely there, and I can't turn back now. I've come all this way. Okay. I'm very curious, and also a little bit nervous to see what's in this box, because we are Elster 512, and we now have the key to look inside. Library key. That's just a key to another key. Keys all the way down. Okay, is that where I can drop off the eagle key? By drop off, I mean... No, that's the Euler dorm. Where is... It's all on the 8th floor. Library also probably has lore. But if we go down the flood room, then we're going to get to the Adler bedroom quicker, so let's just go ahead and do that first. God, getting all the lore and all the different unit types makes it so much more nerve-wracking that we don't see any information on Elsters. I'm just so curious what the point of it is. We did get that, like, conceivably they can be brought in for a purpose such as mine maintenance, but it's just like the game is making a pointed effort not to tell us about the Elsters, which is just so curious. Oh, you're a little idiot, aren't you? Okay, we should not expect too much from the diary, because Kolibri specifically said... Oh, why do I even open my mouth sometimes? This isn't the diary, to be fair, but, like, right off the bat, what I was exactly talking about is the information we're looking for. Okay, let's jump into it. Replica overview, Elster. Landvermessungs Schiffstechniker Replica Elster. Land Survey Ship Technician Replica Magpie. Type Generation 5 Cosmo Pioneer Specialist. Frame biomechanical with carbon fiber reinforced polyethylene shield and titanium skeleton. That's the only unit that has that, I think. Height 178 centimeters. A versatile combat engineer unit primarily designed for orbital service. These tough and stoic loners are best suited as specialist sappers and scouts. Their technical knowledge and combat capabilities make these units true survivalists, especially when in their iconic white and blue heavy combat configuration, which sports bullet-resistant armor plating on their chest and forearms. Since the original neural pattern for this unit was lost with the destruction of the Central Neural Archive on Veneta, new Elster units have been produced based on a decommissioned unit from the Penrose program. We are reverse engineering, making replicas of replicas now. I'm sure that goes great. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if that's where the whole disease started. Some, like, virus, and by that I mean, like, computer virus, started up because there were, like, some errors being made because you shouldn't be making replicas of replicas. That seems like a combat, what do you call it? Feedback loop. That's not going to go well. God, haven't any of these characters in sci-fi ever read any sci-fi? Adler's diary. 7 pages. Date, 8421.
I've been fascinated by a peculiar piece of furniture I discovered in storage. A strange box with a removable dial in the front that was confiscated from a worker some time ago. I was instantly drawn to it, though I'm not sure why. When I put my ear on the mechanism, I can hear it faintly clicking, like a clock. 84-21-7. Without Kolibri's help, it has become much harder to coordinate the logistics, Cadre. If there is anything good to say about that woman, it is how she knows how to make others respect her orders despite her minuscule stature. I went to see her today, but her room is still locked. Number 8. I had a dream tonight, another memory of my Gestalt life, I believe. I was wearing my uniform. There was a young woman, her hair white as snow, and I was conducting some sort of test. I had a deck of cards with astronomical symbols on them, and asked her to guess the planet on the card I was holding. 9. I was playing with that mechanical lockbox again, of which I am now sure is some kind of astronomical calendar, when I suddenly remembered a conversation I had with another replica when I was inspecting the mining site. However, it was clearly a model I've never seen before, some type of engineer with an orange chest piece. In my memory, she was just another member of our staff, but no such replica was ever stationed on Sierpinski. Replica memory is not the most reliable, they say. Never before have I experienced such a strange phenomenon. Let's take it all in. I don't want to breeze past this. We get argument with Kolibri. A strange box with a removable dial in the front that clicks. A dream of his Gestalt life. He's just flat out confirming that, it's probably a memory from the Gestalt version. Was talking with a young woman, her hair white as snow, perhaps Iris, and I was conducting some sort of test, apparently ESP tests. I was playing with the lockbox, and I remember seeing a replica when I was inspecting the mining site. It was a model I've never seen before. It must be the Elster. Orange chest piece. I assumed it was red, but I haven't really taken a good look at the coloration here. I'm assuming this is in reference to our Elster, though. Remember the conversation I had. It was a model I've never seen before. In my memory, she was just another member of our staff, but no such replica was ever stationed on Sierpinski. Replica memory is not the most reliable, but never before have I experienced such a strange phenomenon. Okay, so Adler doesn't remember, or at the very least, he doesn't remember why there was an Elster on site. No such replica was ever stationed on Sierpinski. But clearly there was. He was looking at her and talking to her. He remembers her, unless that's also a memory from the Gestalt. The date changed from 789 to A. The little enigma of that box could only distract me from the chaos around me for so long. All the box contained was a small notebook, of which all pages turned out to be blank. It has been miserable since our beloved commander has fallen ill. I long for her stern guidance, that overwhelming authority in which she bathes a room. B. More sick, making my work even harder. How are we meant to shoulder this workload with no reinforcements? My only consolation is that as our protector staff decreases, so does the workforce we oversee. While more and more replica end up in the hospital wing, Gestalt workers seem to succumb much too fast for any attempts at treatment. Okay, so Adler was here when there were Gestalts and replicas at the same time. It seems like there's only replicas in the facility now. But this journal is being written presumably at the same time as these memories he has of Elster in the facility. C. Another diary filled for no benefit but my own satisfaction. I've not ordered a new one yet, since I spent my saved ration marks on that marvelous-looking fountain pen, but I guess I'll make use of that notebook. Anything else? The box. The box that he says has a journal inside? A quote-unquote blank journal? There's a hole in the front of the box. Looks like something is missing from the mechanism. Okay, to the library we go, I suppose. Since that seems to be the main thing missing on our list here. Alright, well that was very cool. Time for hell. Where are we going? Down, down, and we're going around. I think this room is safe. Library hallway is safe, so that's nice to know. That's a positive thing. So just have to get 2 rooms of hell. Bye! Whew, that was close. And yeah, you're going to be angry at me too, that's fine. Surprised that second one hasn't been waking up at all. Okay, please don't let there be very many enemies in here. Wait, in fact... no. We must proceed onward. There's a person. Replica overview, Mina. Minerbait Nuclear Technik Hochsicherheits Replica. Mina. Mining Nuclear Tech High Security Replica Mina. Type Generation 3 Industrial Specialist. Frame biomechanical with high security reinforced armor plated servo shell. Height 260 centimeters. This looks like our boss fight. When it comes to dangerous cargo, heavy machinery, and hazardous environments, no other model rivals the MA and HR units with their high-security, power armor bodies. Even in lethal radiation, under crushing pressure, and in zero-G, they keep their calm demeanor and show exemplary teamwork. Despite their hulking bodies, underneath their face shields, a standard Generation 3 cranial construction can be found. Underneath their face shields, a standard construction can be found, making maintenance and social interfacing as easy as with any other replica model. That's interesting, that they have a normal weak face underneath the mask to socialize and for repairs. Please note that the MA and HR neural pattern is not suited for combat use. For combat applications, the SAPR variant should be used, which employs a combat-capable persona in the same frame. For more information, see Schwer Anti-Panzer Replica Schnapper. Okay, so maybe either we fought the nice version of this already, which is this, and we'll fight the Sapper version later, or, fingers crossed, we already fought the Sapper version, and then this is a more minor version that we haven't even met yet. Not counting on it, but sure wish it could be the second one. Replica Known Issues Part 4 for documents to be reading. KLBR. Great care should be given to Kolibris. The neural patterns are very unstable, and their bioresonance module makes them very susceptible to influence from others. Like most bioresonant individuals, Kolibris will often subconsciously create an emotional feedback loop, imitating and then broadcasting emotions to those around them, acting as a sort of amplifier. While they're trained to recognize and disengage this behavior, already unstable units can sometimes spiral into persona degradation. Due to their bioresonant connection, neural pattern development in Kolibris varies less than in other models. The constant exchange of memories and emotions between units of a cadre acts as a safety net that buffers extreme changes. However, once a majority of units in a cadre degrade, they will drag remaining units down with them. Because of this, it is important to decommission Kolibri units instantly when they begin to degrade. For persona stabilization, Kolibri should have access to a well-stocked library. Okay, so there's going to be... Oh, no, we're in the library. I was going to say there's going to be an evil Kolibri in the library, but we're good. In fact, I wonder if the person we're about to talk to is a Kolibri that hasn't gone insane because they're in the library and they have access to persona stabilization. Also, reading this, at what point do you realize replicants might not be the best idea to form your entire workforce around? Maybe there are some flaws in the design that go beyond simple, hey, keep your eye out for this. Known issues. This is a known bug. We're very sorry about this. We're doing our best to find a fix. We should be releasing a patch in the next 9 months. Try not to die. Who are you? You're not one of our staff. Is it orange? It looks red to me. The others, they've changed. We no longer sing in unison. I used to be able to see into their minds. We were as one. Together we guided them all. But now, I can't understand their thoughts anymore. I've never been so alone before. They're still together, and I am here, outside, and they won't let me in. I cannot stand their song anymore. This is the only place where I don't have to hear them. This is the only place I'm safe. I can't go on like this. I wish I'd become like the others, too. At least then, I wouldn't be alone. I hate this. Yeah, that's rough. I'm just going to hold out hope that I solve all the problems in the facility, and then you get to go home and rejoin your folks. But, yeah, that sucks, man. That's sad. to be a member of a hive mind that then gets kicked out of it. The only other example I could think of is freaking Clarota from Critical Role, who is not a particularly sympathetic character. But, like, yeah, that concept is terrifying and heartbreaking at the same time. And I feel bad for her a lot. Oh, God.